Due to some unfortunate circumstances, I found myself in need of having to change a door lock, you know, one of those ones that's on a door handle, to our sound room at the church. Now, I will tell you, if there is such a thing as a professional handyman, I would be on the opposite end of that and be the anti-handyman. But I can change a door handle. I've done it before. So I got all my tools, went into the sound room, and I began to take the old handle off and started to line up the other one. So I put the piece in the door that will latch before I put the handles on. So I wanted to make sure that it was lining up. As I did, I pushed the door a little bit, quite by accident, and it shut. When it shut, I realized, because I didn't have the door handle in there and I didn't have the screwdriver, that I couldn't open it. Now, there's no air conditioning in the sound room. Fortunately, there is a pass-through that we open up on Sunday mornings, and then we close back up and it locks. So I was able to pull that open. So I tried and tried because my pride would not let me call anybody. I mean, I thought to myself, how could I get stuck in the sound room? This is going to be embarrassing. So after about 10 minutes, I said, that's it. I went to pick up my phone, and guess what? My phone was outside the door. Fortunately, I had my Apple Watch. I called our office manager and preschool director and said, could you come over and help me? I kind of locked myself in the sound room. Well, it was sort of a period of silence. That seemed like a long period. It really wasn't. The next question was, how did you do that? So once Cher got over there, I explained it to her. So she was on one side of the door and I was on the other. It took us a couple of minutes, but I was able to give her the handle, pass it to her through the window, and then she was able to open the door. I had a good laugh about it since then, but I realized just how long it took me to make that call. How long it took me to ask for help. How long it took me to set the pride aside, to admit that something had happened and I couldn't get out of it alone. I don't mean to depress you today, but we're only a few days into September, which is Suicide Prevention Month. Also a mental health awareness issue. There's an old saying that says, if you see something, say something. I would say, if you sense something, say something. Check in on your friends. And by the way, if you get yourself locked in a place where you don't know how to get out, don't wait to make the phone call. Don't wait to ask for help. Don't wait to admit that you're in a little bit of a bind and you may just need a helping hand. Even a handyman needs help at some point. Reach out and ask for help. If you sense that someone needs help, reach out and offer it to them. It could make all the difference.